Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got it. How you doing again, everybody? How you doing? Happy Friday afternoon to you. Back in the wonderful world of Airport Baggage Simulator, where I've got to move my head further up. That's right. My head's always up here in this one. Where I just have my head up there. More work to be done here at the Hamville terminal. We've made a lot of good progress, but we got a lot more to go. We've got a number of things that need to be done with our negative line, get our negative line finished, and then start working on the positives from there. So lots to do, but it's going to be good. We're going to hop right into it. I'm going to start saying hello to everybody. We got Ron to play games. We got Charles Visser on the Twitch side. Over on the YouTube side, we got an early hello from S Junkie. We've also got, and Big Steve. It is not noon yet. Well, now it is. Brian Pietrowski also, and then Arthur Rompai. Blessed day, Pam. We've got Ron to beat. We got Gemini, it's Gemini's birthday. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemini, because it's your birthday and you said so. Happy birthday to you. High five. There you go. I hope you're having a very, very good one. We've also got Michael Porters, Malcolm Langley, I'm a 90s kid, and Bergdus all here as well. And for everybody else that we have that's out there watching and lurking, hi. Very happy Friday to you. I also see Demon Queen in Blue over on the Twitch side as well. And Cajun Princess. You're watching your husband stream Paleo. Oh, cool. Awesome. Very nice. Very, very nice. We got 29 hours in on this now. 29 in at this point. There's a David sighting right about there. So in case you have not seen our updated terminal, we can give it a real quick look. Yeah, girl, how you doing? Great to see ya. Get a little bit of cleaning done because money is always a good thing. Money is always nice, especially earlier on in this game. Always good to have it. Let's see if we got some other easy to find spots. Here's an easy to find spot. SW Blade, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. All right, that's probably all of them. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we're good. So the line as it stands right now, we've got the bags come through here. They go here first to check to see if any of them are going to Barcelona. If so, that's the only Terminal 2 spot that we have in this terminal. So Doggo gets fed. Doggo gets love. After that, it goes here. If it's illegal substances, it gets dropped off here just for us to send it to the Naughty conveyor over there. Then we check for lost and found, and then at this point, that's all we got. That's all we got. So I might go over here and unlock. Let's see if I did that. 650. How much is it for the invalid sticker? Before I do that, how much is the invalid sticker checker? Before I do that. Invalid stickers. Only, let's see. Sticker. That'd be $1,400. So I'd need to be $2,000 and then I'd need the invalid. Yeah, I don't want to do that just yet. Maybe in a bit. Because it would cost me over $3,000 just to get the door open, get the scanner to check for invalid stickers, and then to also get the invalid scanner hooked up to that as well. So we're not going to do that just yet. That will not happen. Ivan and Andrew Shield, how you doing? Great to see you. So we will shoot for that tomorrow. We will shoot to get that set up tomorrow. Get ourselves to get invalid stickers, and then after that, it'll be bags. That way too much after that. But let's get it rolling. Let's make some cash. Got lots of bags that are late looking to go to JFK. Got 5 looking to go to JFK. We've got, I don't even know how many that are looking to go to Frankfurt. I'm going to take a look here, see how many we have going to Frankfurt. Let's give it a peek. We'll see here in just a minute. But we will not wait too long for that. Let's go back over here, see who we have. There's our very first bags of the day. There's one for SW Blade. There's one for Charles. There's one for the Honey Bat right there. All working their way down the line as we still wait to see what our first flight to Frankfurt is going to look like at this point. But we got 5 there. Gemini is now over to be a bag lady. Okay. So we'll see one here for Gemini, I'm assuming in just a bit. There's one for Peter. And I would imagine we will have one for Gemini right there. Yes, I made it. You did. You did. On your way down the line to see if you were Terminal 2 or if you are going further along. SW Blade is good so far. I saw one that was immediately lost. Charles, you're going to Barcelona. Bag 1 of the day and you're off to Barcelona. I hope you enjoy your time over there. Enjoy your trip. There's Peter. There's Gemini. And then we got Murney. I hope I said that right. First time back. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to you. SW Blade is around here somewhere. And that one, yeah, that was my lost and found bag. So, where is SW Blade in here? SW Blade must have also been lost and found. I'm guessing. Because SW Blade is not here. So that must have gone to lost and found, is my guess. Let's see. There's Gemini. There's Murney. And there is Charles again, trying once more to get on a flight to JFK. How many are we going to have on our flight to Frankfurt? It is going to be 6 going to Frankfurt when we get that flight going, which is going to be right now. All these bags should be for JFK. All 5 of these. The Honey Bat in that group. Off you go. 5 to JFK. Next up, we've got 6 going to Frankfurt, including Peter, who is on this flight. You're back from your trip. You returned from your trip. There's Murdy making their way through. Hey, Gamer Sue, how you doing? Great to see you again. Happy Friday to you. So we got 4 more going to 4 more going to Frankfurt. There we go. So, an update for Global Rescue in June. Cool. For people that are fans of Global Rescue, that will be very, very good news. No doubt about it. 1 more for Frankfurt. Was there something bad in your luggage? I don't know if you were bad or if you were lost. There was nothing bad in your luggage because you didn't land over here. I think you're just like lost and found. Or you were Terminal 2. You might have been going to Barcelona. You were just not going to Frankfurt. That's the one that we know. Peter and Murney were both on that flight. So I'm guessing that you may have been in a flight that was going to Barcelona or you were going to Lost and Found. One or the other. There's SW Blade. There's Gamer Sue. There's the Honey Bat. Let's run up this way. There's Sam in the list. Should have another one for Charles. This is all the bags we need right now. Okay, here it comes support. So there's Gemini. There's one for Charles. And then we're going to have one for Christine right there. I do believe. Is this a different playthrough? It's a different terminal. So it's the same playthrough, but we're in a different terminal. So last time that we were here, or last time that you may have seen us, we may have been in a different terminal than this. 5 going to JFK. I've got 1 naughty bag. And it's just a rando. Where am I? I don't know. I have no idea. There's our first naughty of the day. The very first naughty. These are my 5 that are going to JFK right here. Unless that one is lost. Which it may be. These are all going. So on this flight, we've got SW Blade, we've got the Honey Bat, and then 3 others. All to JFK. Next up, Frankfurt. We're going to have 5 going to Frankfurt. So we will wait and see who might be on that flight. Charles is right now working their way through. Christine may also, yep, Christine is also working the way through. And then we take a look back up here. And that's what we got so far at this point. So Christine is on the flight. Charles, I think, went to Lost and Found. I do believe. Juju, how you doing? Yeah, we had a little bit of a short break. It would normally be a longer break than that, but yeah, we ran a little bit long on cheap car repair, so we ended up pretty much back to back at this point in time. Demon Queen is there. There's Peter Martin. I love this airport. Zaxum, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. I can finally say a very, very happy Friday to you, and it's actually right. Now, these are all my Frankfurt bags. That's right. And there's 5 for Frankfurt. Oh, helps if you hit the right button. Yeah, those are all Frankfurt. Off you go. Then, we've got how many for JFK? The music in that game is good. It really is. That one quest kind of threw me for a loop because it was not really all that clear what we needed to do. I mean, they kept on wanting you to do the tasks in the upper left, but it kind of worked against what you were already doing. Like, you could pick up a set of fuzzy dice, but they still wanted you to buy fuzzy dice anyway to complete the quest. So it's like they wanted you to do something that was like a tutorial step in order to make the quest progress, which is kind of odd that worked that way. But in the end, we got there. In the end, we made it happen. So let's see. Other people. There's Charles. We should have one for Kenta and one for Wandering when we start getting to the point where we need a little more baggage. Those should be the next ones coming up. And Demon Queen. Did I see Demon Queen in here? There's Peter. So I don't know if Demon Queen may have ended up in Terminal 2. May have gone to Terminal 2. Possibly. Because I did not see it anywhere. So these are my JFK bags. These are all my JFK bags. All 5 of you. Off to JFK with you. Yeah, there we go. Another 5 outs. Over here, we got SW Blade, we got Juju, we got Katie, we got Terry. All coming through. And Kenta, how you doing? Great to see you. A very, very happy Friday to you. We've got how many going this time to Frankfurt? We got 6 going to Frankfurt this time. And Scorpion, how you doing? Great to see you. It is a very fun game. A very, very fun game. We've had a lot of fun with it. We've been playing 30 hours and have really been enjoying the heck out of it. So let's see who's going where in this first set. You're going to be heading to Sarasota Springs. Nice! Very nice. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Wandering, going through. Everybody's been nice today on their bags. No naughties. There was one naughty, but only one. Kenta is going through on the flight to Frankfurt. That is one of the ones going to Frankfurt. Wandering, however, was lost. And then over there, we got Demon Queen coming out the chute right there. Looking for 5 more for Frankfurt. 4 more. SW Blade is also on that flight. We will definitely have the money to go ahead and get the next scanner. You are always lost. Terry, also on the flight to Frankfurt. Got 3 more going to Frankfurt. Austin is doing quite well. Austin is doing quite good. There's number 4, number 5. We got 1 more for Frankfurt. Do you have any tips if you start playing the game? Save as much money as you can before you do anything in the way of expanding. That would be my biggest thing. Don't unlock the next manual thing to check until you can afford to automate the thing that you're checking right now. So if you're manually checking for Lost and Found, get to the point where you can automate checking for Lost and Found before you move on to the next thing, because otherwise you're going to really make it hard on yourself. So, Tsunami, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. 6 going to JFK. That is my next group. Demon Queen might be on this flight. Unless Demon Queen is lost. Demon Queen made it all the way to there, but then ended up lost. Very close, but not quite. 3 of my 6. Right there for JFK. I've got 2 more to go. There's 4. There's 5. Is it going to be Charles? Is Charles my last one going to JFK? No, it can't be because that's number 6 for JFK. So Charles is lost and is going somewhere. Yep, Charles is lost. Charles did not want to go to JFK. And instead wanted to go somewhere else. All right, who we got coming down here? We got Christine, we got Peter, we got SW Blade, we got Demon Queen again down the line. Our next flight to Frankfurt has 6 bags as well going to it. So we will see exactly how many we have of our named bags. Coming around the corner. There's a Wandering. There's a Gamer Sue. All right there. I am a good boy. We shall see. Did you already end up on the way to Barcelona? You may have. Money for fish and hi bye. Okay. Oh, who's that? That was Christine who's going to Barcelona. Peter is going through this way. We've got SW Blade also going through this way. Demon Queen is going to Barcelona. Very popular destination. Here comes Gamer Sue. There's Wandering. Here's another one for Charles. There's another one for Terry. Right back there. Let's see what we've got here at this check. How are we looking? Wandering is also going to Barcelona. Lots of people going to Barcelona. Gamer Sue is coming through this way. And how are we looking here? Where are we even going? We're going to Frankfurt. Here's a steak for Doggo. I've got how many for, I think I said 6. I've got 6 for Frankfurt. 3 are in my backpack. 3 more to go. Lots of bags trying to make it there. There's Charles. In line for a scan. Let's go! Gamer Sue is going. Gamer Sue being number 4. So, the Twitch integration, if you're on Twitch, then that's where the integration works. Oh, that one was lost. One more. There it is. These are my 6 for Frankfurt. Here they go. That should all be Frankfurt. SW Blade, one of the 6 on that flight. And off it goes. Next up, we've got baggage going once again to JFK. How many do we have going to JFK? We have 6 on our JFK flight. There's 2 of them. Number 3 is there. Who we got in the line? There's Kenta in the line. There's Sam in the line. We've got more baggage. We'll have more baggage here pretty quick. There's number 4. There's number 5. So I've got 1 more for JFK. One last one for JFK here. It is not that one. It could be this one. Potentially. Oh, and I've got my final skill point. I have no more skill points to spend. All my skill points have been exhausted. There is nothing else on which I can spend a skill point. So now we're just going to level just for leveling. That's all we've got anymore. Unbelievable to think that we've done that. Peter is here. Wandering is here. Demon Queen is here. Coming down the line. Gonna have another one for Terry right about there. There it is. Another one for Sam right behind Terry. There it is. And how is everybody going to do? Who in this group is going to Barcelona? Full of dog treats. 100% full of dog treats. Peter is going to Barcelona. If there's something wrong, you blame. Okay. Wandering is going through. Demon Queen is also going to Barcelona. I'm telling you, everybody, pizza. Everybody wants to go to Barcelona. Everybody does. Tsunami, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. There's Terry. There's Sam. Oh no, we got a naughty. Who's naughty? Who is it? Is it a person or is it a rando? Who is naughty? It is just a rando bag. Nobody we know is naughty. It's just a random bag. And how many do we have going to our next destination? What is our next destination? Frankfurt. We've got 5 going to Frankfurt. And then 5 that will be going to JFK to round out the day. So it looks like the bags for Tsunami and SW Blade will be coming out tomorrow. Unless there are any more out here, but I think all of our bags for JFK are in this group. This might be the 5. No, this is these are Frankfurt. That's right. This is my Frankfurt flight. Out there, which included Sam. I'm a good boy. A very, very, very good boy. And then we got 5 for JFK. So they are probably all here in the queue somewhere, is my guess. And then tomorrow we'll get some that are going to, we'll get some more of our name bags out here. Oh, doggone it. It's been a while since I've done that. There's my other 3, and now we'll set this up because I accidentally picked up the storage container. All right. 5 for JFK. That is it. Out we go. With that now done, now it is time to start expanding. So now we're going to go this way. I've got a handful of straights to go this direction. We can unlock this. I don't need to worry about checking for invalid stickers, so that's no big deal. We can get this out of here. Just drop this in some random spot. I can just go there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 scanner. And then 5, 6. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3 scanner. Turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 straights, 2 turns, and the scanner. That's what I counted. Oh no, 12 straights, the invalid scanner, 2 turns. So 12 straights, and then 2 turns. And then the 2 scanners. And then 1 more straight to come off the end of there. Actually, I don't need to worry about that. That'll work. That'll be good. That should take care of it. Get some money from Rolf. So, John, how are you to keep your stream streak alive? There we go. Not much Rolf money today. Everyone's been much too nice. Much too nice. All right. So we'll get this, and then tomorrow we should be able to get the weight check. And then the only other negative that we have to check for is weapons. And then it'll be time to start doing all the positive run. So, I mean, there's a possibility we could get all this done. Possible. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance. There's an outside chance. Because we've got to do we've got to just do the, we got to get the things going to the 8 different gates. So we got a whole bunch of airport checkers we got to do in order to finish that part off. But it may not be too bad. We might be able to pull all of it off here. Okay. Here we go. Through this door. Then one more. Yeah, we were doing one more straight. Then we're going to scan. And then go that way. If the scan is no good. Scanner. So input invalid. Straightforward from there. Okay. Invalid here. Okay. And then the rest of them. So doing real life mowing simulator for the next 4 to 4.5 hours. Oh man, that's a lot of mowing, man. A lot of mowing. Yeah, you guys got to do better with your naughty. There was definitely more potential for naughty. I mean, you were somewhat naughty, but there was definitely more potential for naughty there. Definitely more. Okay, so did I buy one too many turntables? I did. I didn't need to buy the turntable there, so I've got a spare turntable for later. That's okay. So this turntable, I can just pack up and I can just leave that there. We'll just hang on to that there for now. It'll come into play later, I know. And did I come up one straight short? I was literally one straight short. I thought I had it. Huh. I did miscount. Okay, that's fine. I can take one more out of here. I can borrow that one. That'll be fine. So I'll just borrow that for now. Because I'm not using any of that line right now as it is anyway. Then this sets up over here. This gets sped up a couple times. I can speed it up one more time. Yeah, might as well. So everything's at 6 seconds. How are we doing here? 6 seconds. Here is 6 seconds. Over here is 6 seconds. So everything all through the line is 6 seconds. That's what I wanted to check. All of it 6 seconds. And we're now checking for invalid stickers. Next thing will be bags that are overweight. Doing good. $2,000 in the coffers towards that next goal. Doing good. And still not caring about valid. I don't think I did. I don't think I moved the valid scanner. Good call. I think I left that behind. That might have been the thing where I miscounted. That was probably it. Yeah, I think I left the valid scanner behind. Oh, and check for garbage. Don't forget the garbage. And don't forget the joke of the day.
I used to have a job at a calendar factory. But I got fired because I took a couple of days off.
All right, so... yeah, I did not move the valid scanner. I totally forgot about that. That would have been funny. Although I don't know if it would have actually hurt anything. Because if it was an invalid bag, it would have still gotten an invalid sticker. So even having that there wouldn't hurt. Because if it was invalid, it would still end up there. So because it would have had a bum sticker. So, but we'll still move it anyway. You've got to go here. Which means that I need to move one more straight over. So you end up over there. And then I got a little more cleaning to do over here. Just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of dirt. All right. Here we go. Oh, no, I got even more dirt. Man, I'm not paying any attention to my dirt. It's right here. Lots and lots of it. All right, now we're good. Here we go. Next day coming. Skill point, I have nothing to which I can apply skills anymore. My skills are all maxed out. No more skills to apply. Next round of bags. Also now checking for invalid stickers through the door there. What are we going to have? What's it going to be? There's SW Blade. There's Sam coming on through. We've also got Renee in there. We've got Wandering. Next up, we might have Charles next. We got Charles next. We might have Tsunami after Charles. Or was Tsunami first? There's Tsunami. Then we're going to probably have some nice fish. We're going to have Peter Martin. We should have Terry Cooper after that. There's Terry Cooper. And then we'll have another bag showing up here very soon. So we've got 5 bags going to JFK. And there it is. There's our next one. Wicks Jr. I hope I said that right. First bag. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's Juju, number 10. As everyone makes their way down the run. Everybody through. What issues are you going to cause? I don't know. Where is the Tsunami bag? So far, we got 2 that are good, or at least not going to Barcelona. Wandering, also not going to Barcelona. Charles is also not going to Barcelona. Let's see. Tsunami also not going to Barcelona. So far, 5 in a row that are good there. And making their way on down here. Other bags we got coming through. There's Wicks Jr. There's Juju. Uh-oh, there's a Naughty. Demon Queen and SW Blade are there. And our very first Naughty of the day. Who was Naughty? Who is it? Oh, Terry. 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 What have you done, Terry? You say it was fish in there. You say it was fish. I think it was funny fish. I think you put funny fish in your bag, Terry. I'm pretty sure. Off you go. Naughty. Very naughty. Naughty. Oh, and here we have our 5 bags that are going to JFK. There they are. All out here. So we've got Sam, we got Renee, we've got Charles, we've got Wandering, we got Peter, all going to JFK. You were not naughty. Not this time. It's always next time. 5 going to Frankfurt. In our Frankfurt list. We got Juju, we've got Wicks. Oh wow, another first time. That is so uncommon for someone to make it all the way through on their very first shot. That normally doesn't happen. So Wicks Jr. should definitely be proud of yourself for making it through on your very first try. Many have tried and many have failed. You've succeeded where a lot of previous people have failed themselves. There's Wandering. I've got one more bag that is going to Frankfurt, and it is SW Blade. There are my 5 for Frankfurt. Out the door. Away with you. And that was your... Oh, so there you go. Another one. How about that? 2 in a day. That's pretty darn good. It does not normally happen all that much. And next flight, JFK. There's Wandering in the list. There is Charles. And that's what we got so far at this point. So, SW Blade, you may have still been in the airport when you put in your command, and that might have been what kept you. So we'll wait and see if what we have in terms of bags there. You're back from JFK. You've returned. You have returned. All right, there goes Wandering. Let's see. Other bags we got. Here comes some more. There's Sam. There's Wix Jr. There's Tsunami again. Tsunami looking good so far, depending on where Tsunami's going. But so far looking so good. Wandering is definitely going to JFK. It will be joined by 4 other bags on their flight. And who's it going to be? Who we got? That one is lost. Other ones that we've got here. Nobody so far. There's number 3 going. So, Hoxton, I hope I said that right. Welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. Other people we got. There's Wix Jr. I've not seen many Barcelona bags today. Tsunami, still looking good. Time and time again there. Terry Cooper there. Juju is there. Demon Queen in Blue is there. Charles is there. I've got 2 bags. These are my JFK bags. Let me confirm that. These are all my JFK bags. There you go. On your way. 5 bags. Little waiting. Then we've got more bags for Frankfurt. We got 6. Tsunami is, I believe, once again, good. Tsunami is. 2 for 2 for both Tsunami and Wix Jr., which is, again, really, really hard to believe. I'm a good boy? I don't know. Are you a good boy? We don't know. Are you? Are you a good boy? Demon Queen is going to Barcelona. Demon Queen has definitely been a fan of Barcelona today. That much I have seen. Charles, you are also going to Barcelona. So you might be a good boy, but you went to Barcelona. And I need how many more for... these are my Frankfurt bags. I think I need 4 more for Frankfurt. Terry, got a bad sticker on your bag. Juju is number 6 on my Frankfurt flight. So who all do we have? We got Juju. We got Tsunami, and we got Wix Jr. all on that flight to Frankfurt. Off they go. Next up. We've got 5 going to JFK. Who's it going to be? We got Kenta there. We got Wandering there. We've got Peter there on the list. And so far, so good. Kenta going through. Still not a lot of Naughty today. It's been a very quiet day for Naughty. Wandering is also good. Tsunami's a teacher's pet. All right. Coming on down this way. How are we looking? There's my first bag for JFK. And I think I said we had 5 on this JFK flight. We did have 5. Charles is there. Wandering looks like they might be all right. Kenta is number 2. Wandering is number 3. All going to JFK. Peter is trying to get through. Peter might make it, but I think Peter might be lost. I don't know. I've got a feeling Peter is lost. Because there's lots of bags. No, Peter is coming through. But does Peter have a good sticker? That becomes the question. What is Peter's sticker like? It all depends. No, Peter, you got a bad sticker. You definitely have a bum sticker. Unless you're going to Frankfurt. Nope, you had a bum sticker. Sorry to say. Fragrance! How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Or no, it's Saturday. You are in the future. You officially made it to the future. And how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, you were officially in the future at this point. I know that. You have made it there. Right now you're not lost. You might just have to check and see if your sticker's good. You might be the first one on the next flight out. I feel pretty good for you here. Nope, you got a bum sticker. You were almost there. Got all the way down to the end, and you did not make it. So here's all my Frankfurt bags. How many bags for Frankfurt? 6 for Frankfurt. Got 6 going to Frankfurt. Who we got in the pipeline? Got 6 in total. All trying to go to Frankfurt. There's number 3. 3 to follow. There's number 4. Let's see who we got coming up here. There's one for Wicks Jr. There's one for Snakes. There's one for Charles. All making their way in. That's number 5 for Frankfurt. Yeah, number 5 for Frankfurt. So one more for Frankfurt. That's the end of my Frankfurt trip. Oh, helps if I throw it in there, not at it. Off you go. And again, I have nothing else that I can spend my skill points on. All of our skills are completely updated. So that message above my head, there's nothing I can do about that anymore. It just is what it is. So, oh, Charles, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Very, very nice of you to say. Wicks Jr. is there. Snakes is there. Snakes, I can tell already you've got yourself a bad sticker. I know that sticker very well. That is not going to get you anywhere. I'm sorry to say. You are going to get the punt. There's Sam. Yeah, you are not going to make it. You're going to be like, hello, my name is Illegal Sticker. And I do not think you're going to be one of our 5 going to JFK. I do not believe so. There's another Kenta bag. And what do we got? I think everybody's at 6 seconds. I think that's at 6 seconds. Yeah, that's at 6 seconds. It's as quick as everyone, as all the other ones are. Because I checked them all out. Yeah, 6 seconds. And then 6 seconds. Yeah, everything all through the place is 6 seconds now. It's just a popular corner, apparently. So this was my 5 for JFK. Yep. Wicks, another one. Wow. Look at that. Charles, also there. There are my 5 for JFK. Now we're working on some bags for Frankfurt. Time to get some Frankfurters. There's one for Tsunami. Tsunami, I don't think you're going to make it this time. I think someone forgot to put the ink cartridge in when they put your airline sticker on your bag. You may not make it. I hate to say. There's Wandering. And over here, here's Kenta. As we look for our first of our Frankfurter bags. It is not going to be Kenta. Because Kenta also is suffering from bum sticker disease. There it is. First one going to Frankfurt. Hi, Ever Dragonus. How you doing? I've got 6 going to Frankfurt. There's number 2. 4 more to go. 3 more to go. Tsunami. Yeah, Tsunami. Unfortunately, you're going to be going that way. I hate to tell you. Back down here. Wandering is going to Barcelona. And then if we kind of look over here, Charles is there again. That would be more like... These are my 6 for Frankfurt then. Let me just double check that. Yeah, these are all Frankfurt. Off you go. Have a good trip. The pizza sticker. Oh, I love the pizza sticker. So then the next ones are for JFK. We got 5 going there. And then we will have enough money to open up the overweight scanner. That will be next. That will be next. Because we will have the money for that. And how are we looking otherwise? Who we got in the run? There's the honey bat. That was Charles. Charles going to Barcelona this time. And then we got more that are going to start to pile up here. Let's see. There's Demon Queen in blue. There's Tsunami coming on through. I've already got 3 of my bags for JFK. Just always want to confirm that what I've got is JFK. So there should be 1 more JFK bag. And it might be this very one. It is this very one. So off that goes. And then our next Frankfurt flight, which will probably be our final flight of the day, I think. So Tsunami is trying to get on her final flight out today. Charles is trying to get on her final flight out today. Yeah, this is the final flight of the day. This is the last one we got. And then we're going to have overweight check, and then finally weapons. That'll be the last thing we've got. So who else will be on the flight? Will it be Charles? Will Charles make it on the flight? Because it'll be Charles or a whole bunch of random bags. So how's Charles looking? There's a valid... I'm a little bag, not too big. There is a valid sticker on there. So that is valid. Chicken Wings is a valid airline. But unfortunately going to Barcelona. Again. So no. It'll be Demon Queen and then a bunch of random bags. All going to Frankfurt. There are going to be 5 in total. So we got 5 going, Demon Queen, and 4 others on their way. But now we just got to hang out and wait for them to arrive. I'm guessing that, well, no, one of these has to be wrong because I've got 3 bags here. So one of them must be wrong. Right, so one of these final 2 must be wrong. It must be you. That one must have an invalid sticker and is going to get punted that way. That or I miscount. Yep. There we go. That flight's full and out. So now here we go. $1,000. Unlock that. Don't really care about the table. This now moves it down a little bit further. So we'll go there with that. Move the valid scanner down. Move that down. So now I just need... Oh, that needs to go even further. And 1 too far this way. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4 scanner. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, counting with Rusty, 14 straights, an invalid scanner, and then the weight scanner. So 14 straights, an invalid scanner, and the weight scanner. That's what we're looking at. So then we got invalid scanner, weight scanner. That takes care of that. And then the last one is weapons. That's the last one. And then we start getting everything off to proper airports as quickly as we can. And then we will have this whole thing done. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Because the most expensive thing that we have really is the weight scanner, because that thing costs $2,800. So if we get that, everything else ought to be pretty easy from there. Unfortunately, that does not make the game 100%. When it comes to achievements, we're still 5 achievements short. Because one of the achievements is doing 5 jobs. So this will be job number 3. But they want you to do 5 jobs, which means that you would do 2 jobs again in airports that you previously, or in terminals you previously visited. And then there are a couple other things as well in there. Higher Ground, how you doing? Not much. Oh, there was a little bit of money there. Oh, only $65. Again, you guys have got to do a little bit better when it comes to naughty money. There's not a lot of naughty money. The naughty has been much too nice. All right, now we're going to start going this way. Yep. Okay, cool. Grab all that. It is very, very nice having a 10 space backpack. Definitely makes all of this a lot easier, a lot less running. Okay, scanner is here. So overweight goes that way. Speed this up a couple times. So 12, 8, 6. So it's at 6 seconds along with everything else in the line. How do I keep miscounting? Or did oh no, I miscounted again. Oh, I know how I miscounted because I keep on not accounting for the fact that I've got to move the valid scanner. That's how I keep on missing it. Because I don't account for the fact that the valid scanner moved. Or something. I just somehow miscounted. I suck at what I do today. I'm not good at counting. And math is my forte. So yeah, all we got left is this. And then we got to start going all the way around, making all the connections. So Champaign, real civil engineer, Mexico City. And then that is Frankfurt. So we'll have to work all that in, and then we're going to start snaking it all the way back. That's where it'll get to be fun once again. But we are a little bit further in the run now. So let's go ahead. Go get some shut-eye. Get some more bags on the conveyors. I was told there would be no math. Toxic freak, how you doing? All right, 112 bags. We're doing pretty good in terms of bags per day. Can't complain about that. Only 2 garbage bags today. Not a 3 garbage bag kind of day.
What's the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu?
Oh gosh, we've seen this one.
One requires tweetment and the other an ointment.
Uh-oh. Susie Lou sighting in the background. Stealthy Susie Lou sighting. So, Susie Lou, whose final day of school was today, and her summer vacation begins now. She's maybe just a little bit excited about it. Just a little bit, maybe, possibly.
I'm not even drunk.
Not even drunk. Give it a while. There we go. All right, we're good. Next day, here we go. Back in. Still only doing things for JFK and for Frankfurt. But we will soon be getting more. Oh, no problem. No problem. What are you doing over there? No problem. Thank you so much for going and doing a thing. That's very awesome of you. I really, really appreciate that. Don't know why it's not getting read out, but for whatever reason it should be. So Douglas Skates, Jessica, let's see, Neuron, Al, Montreal, maybe, Orpheus. Then we got, oh man, Nike and Jay Butra, Charles Donovan, Sierra, CJ Das, Teddy, and Shell Marie Def Peanut are all members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club. I just don't know why they're not being read out. They should be. They absolutely should be, but for whatever reason, Matthew, the computer voice, decided to not read any of those out. I don't know why, but thank you so much for that. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that very, very much. And in here, we have Sam, we have Tsunami, we have Terry, we have Peter, we have Kenta, we have Wix Jr. All working their way down the line. And we have now a new check, that being for overweight. And then if you make it all the way through there, then you end up there. Back at the beginning, I see a bag there for Toxic Freak as well. Who's going to make it through? Sam is still going. Terry is still going. Kenta is still going at this point. Peter is still going. Wix Jr. is still going at this point. Charlotte went to Barcelona. There are 10 memberships hidden in your luggage. Well, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Tamasita. There's a bag for Tamasita. And who's making it through so far? Let's see. How are we doing at this point in time? Who's made it all the way through? First one going to JFK is Terry Cooper. She is the first one on the flight, along with Peter, who's number 2. How many do we have on this flight? Is it 5? Is it 6? It is 5. 5 on the flight. There's Wix Jr. Oh, Kenta, a little too much in the bag. A little too much in the bag. If your Twitch nickname wasn't a risk of getting you banned. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I want fries. There's my last one for JFK. Off you go. Now we're doing all the running to the JFK side after all this time doing all the running to the Frankfurt side. So, okay. Hey, it's not my fault if you don't get through, Kenta. Tamasita going to Barcelona. That one I did see. Now we've got 5 bags for Frankfurt. Yes, 5 bags for Frankfurt. There's 1, 2, 3. Toxic Freak might be number 4. Maybe. Toxic Freak is indeed number 4. And then who is number 5? Is this random bag number 5? I'm guessing it is. It is. There's my 5. So Queen says, how you doing? We didn't stream this morning. So the 8 a.m. stream we didn't have, but we did have the 11 and 2:15 streams. I just didn't do the 8 a.m. one this morning because I went and visited my my old coworkers back at my old job. 6 bags for JFK. We've got Tsunami. We got the Honey Bat. You can be a good pilot. Charles. We got Sam. We got Peter. We got Kenta. All in the list here. So, oh, no worries. I think you can get your stream streak back because you can always watch the old ones and get your streak back. I'm almost positive it works that way. I think it does. I think it gives you a decent amount of time to catch up. Should have a bag for Sammy Witch. There it is. As well, let's take a look down the line here. Let's see. Got the Honey Bat still working the way down. There's Tsunami. Still going. There's Sam. Because their famous congressman named Robert Kennedy. He was such a great congressman they named it after his brother. That's why it was. Now I get it. Now I get it. Like, Robert, you're such a great guy. Let's name the airport after your brother John. It's a Tsunami is going to JFK. Honey Bat also going to JFK. I don't remember how many it was. I think it was 5. Blue Bag is in the house. It is 6 going to JFK, as a matter of fact. It is, though, not going to be Charles. Charles put a little too much stuff in the bag. That bag there, I think that was Sam, has an invalid sticker on it. I think that's what I saw. Kenta is still making the way down. I've still got 4 more trying to get to JFK. It is not Kenta. Kenta also has an invalid sticker. This is a hard flight to catch, apparently. This is not an easy one. So, this is definitely a tough flight. I guess I could speed this one up to 4 seconds. Because other stuff will get caught in other places, I guess. So, maybe? Oh, no. I mean, yeah. 840. Is it worth it that much? Not. I don't think so. But I might have to. Yeah, I might have no choice. So, we might have to speed that up a little bit. But we do have a naughty. Who is my first naughty? It is you. You, the rando bag, are naughty. And out you go. Do I have my other bags for Frankfurt? I probably do at this point. I most likely do. Yeah, I must. And on top of that, I've got JFK bags here. Now, you are Frankfurt. You are JFK. So there's my 6 for JFK. I got a little bit behind. But that's okay. Just a little bit behind. That should all be JFKs, and it looks like it. Honey Bat and Tsunami in that list. And now we got our Frankfurters. So this should all be Frankfurts. One more also joining this list. That should all be Frankfurt. And off that one goes. So, all right. So we're going to have a little bit of a break until the next one show up. Doggo feed, doggo love. And in we go. Sam, Charles, Mr. Miracle, Peter. I might want to do one thing here. At this point, might not be a bad idea. Just in case. Can't hurt to do that. Then we'll set this down here somewhere. Just in case. Because I've had a few times where it's gotten to be a little bit of a close call there. Sam coming through, along with Charles. Can you go to JFK? We shall see. We shall see. Mr. Miracle, Peter Martin, Aches. There's our first Aches bag. There's Kenta. All in the run. Going all the way through to overweight checks. It'll probably take one more day to get everything for the weapons, because the weapons is a very, very expensive check. So that'll probably take a bit more to do. All right, there's Sam. Woke up late, just got here. Hey, no problem. No problem. Uh-oh, another naughty. But it was not Aches. Who is the naughty? Who is it? Who is the naughty? Who is it? Oh, it's just a random bag. There's no one here. Everyone here is nice. There was another naughty bag, another random bag that was in the naughty pile. Still nobody so far for my next flight out to either JFK or Frankfurt. Which one is it? It is JFK. How many do we have on that flight? It is 5. And I think it was also 5 to Frankfurt. So also going, Peter is also going. Am I naughty? I have not seen anything so far. Not so far. It seems like you've been okay at this point. Kenta also going through JFK. Now, I don't see you in here, so you must have gotten dropped off somewhere. Either lost and found or Barcelona, or maybe a bad sticker. But yeah, I've not seen you, so I'm guessing that somewhere you got held up and pushed out. But there is my next round. So Charles was on that one, Kenta was on that one, Peter was on that one. There you all go. There's Charles again. There's Mr. Miracle. There's Sam. There's the honey bat. Charles also doesn't know whether or not they are naughty. Charles is there. Lilback21, welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. And a very happy Friday to you. Why is your baggage going to JFK when you're flying into LaGuardia? Because That's the way it is when you fly through there. That's how that goes. Right there's Charles. There's Mr. Miracle. So yeah, now we're just starting to pile up there a little bit. There's no winning. It seems like. I mean, I could speed that one up again. Potentially. How much would it be to speed that up? 780. Sure. Speed that up one more time. Why not? And hopefully with those two sped up, that will be enough to then have Lost and Found not also need to be sped up. Although that's only 720 to speed that up. Sure. Do that. That'll be fine. Because it was going to be one more day before we had weapons anyway. Aches, Charles, Sam, all on the list. Looking for my Frankfurters. I think I've got 4 of them here. This should be all my Frankfurters. It should be Mr. Miracle and then 4 others. That should all be Frankfurt. And then next up, our next flight out to JFK featuring 5 more bags. I need to clean up this spot on the floor because it's been bugging me every time I go by it. There. Very good. Time and time, you had to go and do something. I don't think you missed much. The only thing you missed is that we added the scanner for overweight. And we added the scanner for invalid stickers. So depending on what you saw, that's the only thing that we've changed at this point. Next one is JFK. And I thought I said 5. It is not Kenta. Kenta, once again, had a little bit too much in the bag. It is 5 for JFK. It could be Charles. Charles could be on this flight, possibly. Is Charles going to be on this flight? I feel pretty good that Charles is going to be on the flight. Aches is on the flight. Will Charles join Aches and be the final one on the flight? Charles is indeed the final one on the flight to JFK. Just wanted to make sure. Rocco, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. There we go. That flight's out. We've got 5 going to Frankfurt. I've got 5 Frankfurters. And 6 hot dog buns, because that's always the way it works. Charles is in this list. Aches is in this list. The Honey Bat is in this list. Peter Martin is in this list. Let's see who's going to make it through. Who will make it? Let's find out. So, so far so good. Everyone's making their way down here quite nicely. Charles also making down the way. Then there's the Honey Bat. There's Peter. Oh, we got a naughty. Is it anybody? Do we know who it is? Is this a rando? It's a rando. Yet another rando. Another rando naughty. Out we go. Am I gonna stream Subnautica 2 again? Subnautica 2 again next week? Maybe. Over on the RC2 channel? Maybe. Because I definitely want to do more with Belts of Iron, and I want to do more with Outbound. So we might do one with Subnautica. I don't know if I'm going to do that one as much as I have been in the past, though. Just because that game is, I mean, it's like it's a hit or miss game for me. So, in terms of my enjoyment of it. So, all right, Aches is on that flight. And then we got one more flight that is going to JFK. I didn't see who that was, but whoever that was, you had an invalid sticker on your bag. One more naughty again. But it has not been anybody we know. All of our naughty bags have all been random bags this entire time. But Peter is going to JFK. Peter is one of the ones that might be the only name. Oh no, we do have one here. This bag here that is named, it is Sam. Will Sam be going to JFK? Will Sam pass the sticker check? Sam does not pass the sticker check. It will not be Sam going to JFK. Not today. Not today. Off that way. No! So close. So close, but so far away. Do I have 6 that are going to JFK? I thought I only had 5. Maybe I do have 6. Maybe I can't read. I can't read. It is 6 going. I thought it was only 5. So. Cool. But with $6,300, I don't think that is enough money. Or is it? $1,400, $3,400. No, $1,400, $4,200. $1,400 to open the door. $2,800 for that, $4,200. And then $1,000 for that, so $5,200. And then this might be a place where I actually might use the bigger turns. Oh, those bigger turns are so expensive. But it might be worth it. Because it'd be, otherwise it'd be turntable. Oh, I don't think we have enough money. It'd be $5,200, but then I would need to have, or what, or can it just go straight? I guess I can just go straight. I guess I don't really need that. Yeah, because I don't need to make the turn, because this can just go straight here. Oh, $5,200. I think I can do this. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Yeah, we can do this. We're going to do this. All right, so you come out of there. You go in there. We have nothing left to upgrade with skill points. All of our skills are completely 100% upgraded at this point. We have nothing left that needs to be upgraded on skills. We have mad skills now. And then automation. Oh boy. Let's see. It's going to be $3,800 for the other things I got to do. So let me get those things done before I speed that thing up again, or speed it up at all. For now, let me grab a cage, because I think I'm going to have a problem here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to speed that thing up to 5 seconds, because I don't think I'm going to have enough money. So just as a just in case, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straights. Yeah, and I already pulled the valid scanner out. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scanner and invalid scanner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scanner for weapons. And then invalid scanner. Oh no, we got this. We got it for sure. We're good for sure. Because we're going to get a whole bunch of money back on top of that, too. I keep on forgetting we're going to get all that money back. So we'll be able to speed that one up. Yeah, we'll be able to speed that up. Can I even speed it up now? I can. And then we'll get a whole bunch of money back. And I've got all the money I've got sitting on Rolf's table, because we didn't clear that out either. How much naughty money did we have today? That's a decent amount of naughty money, 278. I can go with that. People were better at being naughty.
Hello.
Hello. Way to be better at being naughty. Well done. On the naughtiness. So now everything with the invalids is done. So now we just got to start putting in the line for everything that's valid. Trying to figure out the best way to do it. And then everything starts swinging back the other direction. So more than halfway there, I would say. More than halfway. I mean, certainly from a money standpoint, we're pretty good. Although some of these gates are very expensive to open. Like 5,700 to open up Real Civil Engineers, 6,100 to open up Mexico City. That's a lot. That is a lot of cash. So, yeah, we'll have to figure out exactly how we want to do that going forward. But now, meanwhile, invalid there. Scanner. Oh, and the stupid... Oh, this stupid thing again. Oh. This dumb thing. But that's okay, because this will just come off of here. That's what we're looking at. That's just going to come off of here for now. And then I've got all of this other stuff here. And now I have one too many straights. Oh, that one went in there. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. There we go. Spit it out, you silly, silly thing. Spit it out. All right. And then I got one extra there because I put that cage up. So I can take that cage out. And put that up there. Because I've sped that up to 5 seconds. So I think we're good. I think we got it. So then next up, we might... Because now I got to figure out exactly how I want to shoot this off. Because I could have it just keep on doing this big conga line. And have it go check here for Mexico City. If not, check here for Roche Harbor. If not, check here for Champaign. Yeah, because I really need to check them one at a time. Because if I do check for 2 at a time, then I've still got to set up another scanner on the other end. Yeah, I got to think about that one. I got to think about how I want to do that. But we'll get to that one in a bit. Meanwhile, I've only got $589. So we can't do too much more anyway right now. So let's go ahead and get some sleep. And then start pondering how to set up all of the things that are going to be the positives. Because there's a couple different ways to do it. We just got to figure out which way we want to do. Oh!
What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer.
Right, there's my... There's that. Okay. Some of these spots are very difficult to clean, it seems. There should only be one more. There's normally 5. So that should be it. No, there's one more. They gave us one more. Gave us some bonus cleaning. Cool. Mike Lowry, how you doing? Well, you're still in the present because you're still in Friday. So that counts as still being in the present because it's still Friday. If it was Saturday for you, then you'd be in the future. But you're still in the present. So, all right, here we go. Still JFK. Still Frankfurt. We still got that. Hopefully after today, we'll be able to get another one built into the mix here. I've got 5 for JFK. I've got who knows how many for Frankfurt. We've got bags coming down the chute. Got Peter. We got Aches. We got Charles. We've got the Honey Bat. We've got Mike Lowry, all there. Aches is in the future. That's right. Yeah, you are 12 hours ahead of me. You are firmly in the future. Firmly in the future. Those of us still stuck in the past, send our greetings. Oh, yep, feed the dog, pet the dog. Yes. Doggo love, yes. So much doggo love. All right, how are we going to do here with our first round of contestants? Here comes Peter. There goes Aches. Who's going to be the first one that's going to go down the weapon scanner? Who's it going to be? Who are we looking at? There's Charles. Nobody going to Barcelona. Honeybat not going to Barcelona. Mike Lowry also not going to Barcelona. So none of those 5 are going. Let's take a look down here. How's everyone doing at this point? We've got Peter, who is now going to see if overweight. It is the weekend. It is great that we're coming up to the weekend. Aches is there. And still going through. Charles is still going through. The honey bat is the first one with the bum sticker. The first one of the 5 that is not going to make it. And then Mike is still coming through. Did any of you guys have a weapon? Peter is good. Peter made it all the way through. All the way to this point. Aches also made it all the way to this point. How about Mike? Did Mike make it all the way to this point? Or did Mike have a weapon? Mike also made it all the way to this point. So we had 3 successful people that all made it all the way through in our named bags. And then I should have 2 more that are also joining on the JFK flight. Because I think I said I had 5. Are you... Let's see. You're good. All the stickers on that bag. So many stickers on that bag. Let's check you out real fast. What are you doing? Are you JFK? No, you're Frankfurt. So you're the first of my Frankfurt bags. The first of my Frankfurters. All right. You're all out. Did I throw you all in? I did. Peter, Aches, Mike, enjoy your trip. And then here we've got 3 already for Frankfurt. There's number 4 already for Frankfurt. 1 more coming. It is not that one. Is it this one? It is that one. There is my Frankfurt flight complete as well. All my Frankfurters on their way. Let's see. Next up, back this way. We've got first round of people coming through. There's the honey bat. We got 6 bags going to JFK. We got Charles. We got Malcolm the tech. We got OW truck driver. We got Aches. We got Kenta. All on the conveyors right about now. Making their way through. Let's go back here to the big corner. See who all is going to Barcelona, if anybody. Will anybody in this group be Barcelona bound? The honey bat is not. You got a bag full of love. And not naughty. Malcolm also not going to Barcelona. OW truck driver also not going to Barcelona. Aches also not going to Barcelona. Nobody wants to go to Barcelona anymore. And Kenta also not going to Barcelona. Peter is somewhere there. There's Peter, way up the line. So we'll check that out in a bit. Let's keep on looking down here, seeing how we're doing. Down this way. Can I speed? Oh no, that one's already at 6 seconds. That's right. So the honey bat all the way through to here. Fine, you'll take Agnes again. You stole Cozy's bag, but don't say anything. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. Honey bat is through. Malcolm the tech. Also getting checked out. And we could possibly speed that one up a bit. Malcolm the Tech is good. Be 720 to speed that up a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. We can do that. Make that a bit faster. Aches is going through. I think that was all of the name bags that we had. I'm pretty sure. Yep, so we got these 3 name bags. Aches, and then Honeybat, Malcolm the Tech, that are all on my flight to JFK. Along with how many more on that flight? 3 more on the same flight. Peter Martin, I just saw Peter there. So there's 1 more that is going to JFK. And then it's the Frankfurt group. There's Wandering. There's Time and Time Again. Working their way through. There's Mike at the tail end as we wait for 1 more Frankfurter. There's my Frankfurter. No, that's my JFK one. No, that's not my Frankfurter. These are my JFK group. Yeah, because it was 6 for JFK. Let me just verify that. Yep, these are all JFK. There we go. Then I got my Frankfurters. Coming up next. Oh, who's that? Wandering. Little too much stuff in the bag. Little too much. And then we got our Frankfurters, including Peter Martin, who is going to Frankfurt. Also, Time and Time, bringing some haggis into Frankfurt. It is not considered a weapon. At least not to people in Frankfurt. There's number 5. 1 more to go. Cozy, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you, because you are in the future. There's my final one for Frankfurt. There we go. Off you go. And out the door. So then, back for more for JFK. Who we got and how many? We got 5 this time going. We got Charles there. We got the Honeybat there. Aches is there. Mike Lowry is there. All in the mix. Let's go here to Barcelona corner. See who might be going to Barcelona today. We're told we had to do, but sometimes sure we have to be a little bit. There's been like no naughty today. Charles is good. Not going to Barcelona. Honeybat also not going to Barcelona and also not naughty. Aches also not going to Barcelona. And how about Mike? Will Mike be going to Barcelona? Mike is also not going to Barcelona. Do I... No, I don't know what that's from. I don't know what that saying is from. Uh-oh, there's a naughty. Finally. But I think it's a rando. I don't think it's anybody we know. There's the Honeybat. We do have a naughty there. I'll just leave it there for the moment. Let's check on the rest of our bags that we have coming through here. Charles is on the way through here. Now, what happened? Oh, there's Honeybat. So, Honeybat is on the way through. Charles is definitely on my next flight out to JFK. Honeybat also on the flight to JFK. Maybe, oh, it's from Matilda. Okay, yeah, I didn't see Matilda. Which is why I did not know it. Aches is also on that flight. And I said 5. 2 more going. Then we'll pick up the naughty bag in the process. So 1 more. There it is. Mike Lowry. Also going to JFK. There are my 5 JFK flyers. All right there. And then we can pick up the naughty bag. While we're going, there's Malcolm the Tech. There's Zania. Don't let cans take me. There we go. Avio. To the naughty corner. There's Peter. And how many Frankfurters do we have? 5. 5 for Frankfurt. And then, yeah, then we got to start opening up more stuff and figuring out how we want to do it. That's going to get interesting. In terms of how we want to set up conveyors and stuff like that. Zane is there. running back up the list. There's Peter. There's Aches. There's Tsunami. There's the Honey Bat. There's Charles. All in the run. We've still not, as far as I've seen, we've still not seen any name bag that has a weapon. I don't think I've seen any name bag that has a weapon so far. I don't know if I've seen any unnamed bag that has had a weapon. I feel like we've been pretty good on it so far. But Malcolm the Tech is definitely going to Frankfurt, being joined by 3 more bags after this one that I got. Night Guard, how you doing in the Netherlands? Great to see you. A very, very happy Friday to you. Almost Saturday. You're almost in the future. Zania also on the way to Frankfurt. Got 2 more on the way to Frankfurt here. There was one that had weapons, but it was just a rando bag. It was an unnamed bag. And just one more. No, still there. There was Aches. There's the Honey Bat. Oh, my beer K47. There's a cozy bag. It's not quite purple. It's missing a bit of blue and a little bit more red. Peter is my final Frankfurter. There are my Frankfurters. Off you go. On your way. And now my first JFK is Aches. How many more we got? Saturday's TwitchCon in Rotterdam. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I heard that was coming up. So we got 6 going to JFK. Is Charles going to be one of the ones going to JFK? Or does Charles have a weapon? Charles is also going to JFK. Charles is joining the group. Back here. Let's see. We got another name bag back here. Who was this? Oh, that was Wandering. So Wandering is still going through. I've got 2 more for JFK. One might be Wandering. I think Wandering is currently in the scanner. Wandering is definitely in the scanner. And could be... Oh, no, Wandering. I think you've got a bad thing in your bag. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there you go. You definitely had a bad thing in your bag. I think you were the first name bag that had a name. The first name bag that had a weapon in there. It had to happen. Congratulations. It was you. There's Zania. There's all my JFK bags. So next up is some Frankfurters. I saw a David bag. There's a Charles bag. There's Peter. There's David. I saw David as I was flying by. There's Zania. And I got 5 going to Frankfurt. Next flight out is 5 to Frankfurt. So let's see who might make it through. And who might be getting lost. Do I see David anywhere? There's Zania. I think David was behind there. David? Oh, there's David. So David's still going through at this point. Peter is going to Barcelona. I figured we'd eventually have someone going to Barcelona. It was just a matter of time. I have not updated the bag type. I could. I've been primarily hanging on to the money for the updated for the other gates, but with the $8,400, I think we're fine. I think we can do that. That won't be a problem. Now these bags are going to Frankfurt. So I've got 5 for Frankfurt. 5 Frankfurters. Of which Charles could be one. Oh, and then we do also have some cozy. There's a red bag that's closer to pink. That's closer to purple. It's just missing the blue. It's got half of it. David is indeed going to Frankfurt. These are my 5 Frankfurters. Out you go. So all we have left is 1 flight to JFK. That's all we have. Mandalorian Tiger, how you doing? Charles, we get to check and see whether or not Charles has a weapon. Or is Charles in the clear? Charles does indeed have a weapon and is not going to either JFK or Frankfurt. It is not happening. Not going to JFK. So, Terry! Oh, no worries. Real life is always the most important thing. Great to see you again. But yeah, real life is always the big thing that matters the most. We are just doing goofy stuff here. We're definitely the much less important thing compared to that. So, the honey bat will be going to JFK for sure. Cozy might be going to JFK. I've got a pretty good feeling that Cozy might be going, although there might be a... Oh yeah, because there's Cozy's bag is like the last one in here. Yep, Cozy is going to JFK. It's weapons of love. You know, weapons of love. Or is there one more for JFK? No, there's only 5. So Cozy and the honey bat and 3 others going there. Champaign, we will be opening that here pretty soon. Pretty soon. We will be opening that. Okay, so now, I mean, this is one of these where if I do, the question becomes, I could do it where I do have a scanner here that's like Roche Harbor in Barcelona, Roche Harbor in Mexico City, and if I check for that, then I can then check again for Roche Harbor. And I feel like that's going to be more expensive to do. Like having something that checks for Roche Harbor in Mexico City, and then have a second one that checks for Roche Harbor to send Mexico City off that way, is going to be more expensive after you upgrade it, as opposed to just getting one for Mexico City and running the whole line of conveyors. I feel like it's cheaper to do that. I feel like it's cheaper to just run the conveyors around the corner and do the checks one at a time. I think that's going to be the way to go. So we're going to go around this way and start checking for Mexico City. I have the money to do this. We'll be able to do this. But I do have to set this up like this now. Now I can put this turntable in place. So... yeah, it was very lucky for me, Katie. I reached out to the team at this game because they've been reaching out to me about the game at times, and I said, by the way, they may have been in like one of my live streams that I was doing when I was doing a live stream of the demo, and I said, by the way, it'd be awesome if you could add Champaign into the game, and lo and behold, they did. It was rather cool that they did such a thing. I could not believe that they did it. I was really, really kind of shocked that they did that. All right, so we need 1, 2, turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 12 and 2 turns, 13, no, 12, yeah, oh, I got to think about how this is going to work. Because, yeah, that's right, I got to shoot past it. So 1, because of the way that these things spit out. So 1, 2, turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, counting with Rusty, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, turn, 14, 15, 16, turn, scan, launch. So 16 straights, airport scanner, turn, turn, turn. So 16 straights, 3 turns. We'll do it. And the airport scanner. If I did my counting right. Three turns. And then the airport scanner and a launcher. Sorter or scanner airport. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. And then I think I've got some Rolf money. Not a lot of Rolf money, but I think we got some Rolf money. How much do we have? I mean, that's pretty good. $345 in naughty money. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I will take that. We do have the valid scanner. The valid scanner does already exist. We have that. Well, that right now is at the front of the line. It's right after the weapons scanner. We have it. So at this point, everything that we check from now on is valid. And it's just a matter of where it's going. Man, I cannot catch any of these. I'm like way too low. There we go. Now I got it. Now we got it. Right about there. Just aim the reticle right at horse's head. And you can't miss. Well, I could miss. All right. So now it's time to begin the long, long run. This way. So straight. And then I said straight here, and then we're turning, and then we're going like this. All the way down here. And that's all I got. All right. Go and grab the rest. So. All right, what else we got? Oh, it's so nice being able to grab all that at once. So nice being able to grab all that at once. Because I see what David's saying here. Down the bend, you could sort out Mexico, and then you could save the straits coming back. True. True. Well, we gotta, let's put the yeeter in place first. So we gotta do that. So yeeter goes there. And then I gotta figure out if so we would, how does that scanner have to go if I do that? I might need to scan, let's see, where's that scanner? That's the other problem I have. Where's the scanner now? There's the scanner. So if I scan, how does the scan work? So that would be that airport. Okay, so that would be that. So I could, yeah, so we could do that and then save a bunch of these. Then I got to find, I've got some turntables in here. Yeah, we got some turns. So then, flip. There we go. So then, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 more straights? I think 4 more straights. Do I have 4 more straights? I think I do. Possibly. Let's see. What do I have here? Nope. That's a turn, so I don't need the turn. That's a turn. I need 1 more straight somewhere. Oh, here's my 1 more straight. We're good. We got this. All right, so now we're going Mexico City, so then this goes off of here. For now, and then the next thing we'll do is we'll check for real civil engineer, and then we'll go that way for Champaign. And then I've got 2 turntables that I won't be using for a bit, I don't think. And I cannot open up real civil engineer. Maybe tomorrow we might be able to open up both real civil engineer and Champaign in the same day. That might happen. Might be able to get both of those simultaneously, like possibly. You never know. But we're getting closer. Getting closer in this entire thing. So let's get some sleep. We finally are going somewhere other than Mexico City, somewhere other than JFK and Frankfurt. We finally are going to a third place. That third place being Mexico City. All the people in Mexico City are very, very happy that we're finally serving their city. It is finally happening.
What did one plate whisper to the other plate? Dinner is on me!
All right. Get some cleanliness in here. Little cleanliness. Oh, helps if you don't put the bag away or put the scrubber away by mistake. Helps if you don't do that. All right, other scrubbies. There's a scrubby. Is there any other scrubby? There's a scrubby. Okay. Any others? Probably not. So I think we're good. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, everything that I've set up here is kind of ridiculous because I could have had just straight shooting off each of those directions and then had the line zip off that way. So I probably have a lot more straights than I need to, but I'm not going to go back and change all that now. But I've probably overspent on straights. That's okay. Here we go. Next round, including flights to Mexico City. Speaking of which, as soon as that gate opens, I want to like expand the number of bags we can have going there for sure. So Zania's in the list. David is in the list, both with Cozy's bag. Everybody with Cozy's bag. There's Katie's bag. Coming through. There's Cozy's bag. Yeah, so Cozy switched bags with somebody. There's Jenny Hop. There's Peter. We've got Aches number 7. Aches, I can tell already you're going to have a problem. You're really going to have a problem there. Once again, they forgot to put the ink in the cartridge. There's Kenta number 8. There's Tsunami number 9. We should probably also have one coming up for Terry. Oh, there's Mystic Tiger in here. There's Terry. There's Princess Carrie. So we should probably have one for Salty. We should probably have one for Truck Driver. Oh, man, already out, right out of the gates. Right from the jump. Holy cow, Zania. Right from the jump. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Right from the jump, Zania. Wow. Naughty, naughty, naughty. There's Salty. There's Truck Driver. There's Cheryl. There's Lil Mac. There's Harapara. All the name bags. We got so many name bags today. Wow. Look at us go. Super mega name bag day. We're going to have one here coming up in just a second. Let's make our way down here and take a look. There it is, Jaden Kenji. Very first name bag. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Into the ridiculous thing that we do here. Good to see you. So how many... So yeah, we're going to increase this. Increase this again. Increase this again. Get major flights to Mexico City. Major, major flights to Mexico City. And we should have another new one coming up here. So. And there it is, seeing our dog. Welcome in. Very first bag in the list. Another naughty. Oh my gosh. Charles was also naughty. Wow. We get to Mexico City and all of a sudden everybody gets naughty. Harapara also naughty. Harapara, what are you doing? What do you got in here? What are you doing? All these people from Mexico City with naughty in their bags. One eternity later. Truck Driver, okay, let's see. Salty is invalid sticker. Who do we even have that's our first flight? Oh, and I gotta speed this up in a major way. Major speed up of that thing. So, first flight is JFK. Katie's on it. Jenny Hop is on it. Peter is on it. Tsunami, I believe, was number 4 on it. And number 5, Mystic Tiger Gamer. I think those are the only 5. It's only love. And another naughty. I think I got one more for JFK. Yeah, I got one more. I came back one short. One short. There's Cinar Dog. So one more bag. Which one is it? It is truck driver going to Mexico City. There's my bag going to JFK. There it is. Let's run these back and then we can see who's doing what. Look at all those name bags. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Oh my. All right, next up, Mexico City. Oh, did I set Mexico City on the scanner? Oh, I bet you I did not. Do I even have anything on here? Oh, I don't have anything on here. Okay, so yeah, we have nothing on there. Okay, yeah, that's Frankfurt. Okay, those are Frankfurt. So you go over here. You're there. Let's see. That's Mexico City. That's Frankfurt. That's Mexico City. So there's my 3 from Mexico City. So we got, let's see. Lil Mac, OW truck driver, and that bag. First 3 ever to Mexico City here. Somehow that all works. Cinar Dog, also successful on their very first flight going to Frankfurt. The first of our Frankfurters. And then I got one more Frankfurter here. Very, very busy. There's the last of my Frankfurters. There it is. Out you all go. Well done. Well done. So now, now coming up, we've got our next flight for JFK. We got 5 on there. I do believe there should be 5. And Shadiq, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I hope I said that right. Maybe it's Shattuck. I'm not sure which it is, but I hope I said it right. Zania is lost. Charles is on the way through. Got lots of bags working their way through here. There's Peter, cozy with a very neutral colored bag. There's Jenny Hop, cozy going through, but with a very non-purple bag there. Another naughty. Who is naughty now? Who is it? Who is it? Who is naughty? Oh, just a rando. Nobody we know. Just a random bag that is naughty. Now let's get down here and check for JFK bags. Charles still on the way down. Does Charles have a weapon in the bag? Nope, Charles is good. So Charles is going to be heading to JFK. It's very interesting because that basically... Oh, so that wasn't sorting anything basically that entire time. So it was all spitting out here this entire time. So Peter going to JFK. It's going to be at least 5 going to JFK. Cozy is going to JFK. I have your bag. Jenny Op also going to JFK. This might be the final JFK bag. It should be. Yep, it is. So all 5 of these to JFK. That should be it. There they go. And now, who do we have in here? We got Charles here. That was Kansas' fault. We got Salty here. Got Jaden Kenji there. Oh, I didn't see whose name was on that bag. We got Mystic Tiger there. We got Terry Cooper there. Aches, too much in the bag. David, too much in the bag. And it's a very small bag to have too much in the bag. That takes work to have too much in that bag. There's Tamasita. There was a Tamasita bag. That was one I didn't see. There's Tsunami. There's Salty in a very non-green bag. Very much not green. Very, very much not green. There's Charles. And then back up this way. Cozy again. And Ace. I got bags everywhere, man. We got bags literally everywhere. Big, big, big time. At this point, we got 6 going to Mexico City. So that one I got to keep my eyes on. This one I'm actually set for automating. Just that way when it's done, it just shoots out of here and I don't have to run down there. Because I'm not really paying any attention to any bags going there. There is a name. Oh, shoot. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, boy. I hit a button. Sorry about that, Tsunami. And sorry about that, whoever this bag this is. Terry's there. Tamaseed is there. Yeah, going to Mexico City. And then 2 more. Tsunami is the final one going to Mexico City. There we go. And now we got it. Charles, once again, being checked for yet another weapon. But maybe we'll be fine. Charles is fine. And it's probably the first of the Frankfurters, I'm guessing. And Karen Wood, how you doing? Here with the new grandbaby. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. These should all be Frankfurters. I should have one more Frankfurter. Is it Cozy in a almost purple bag? Let's do a quick zip up here. We got a Naughty here. There is Charles. We've had a lot of Naughty today. Everyone's really getting Naughty. It's funny how we open up Mexico City and all of a sudden everyone gets Naughty. There's Juju. There's David. One of you is the last of my Frankfurters. It is you. Then we're going to JFK again. So, Salty and Charles in a very non-green bag for Salty on the way to Frankfurt. Cozy is in the JFK list. And then after this, we'll be getting back to Mexico City again. There's Charles. And now we're just waiting for some more bags. 3 times to JFK. You just love JFK, Cozy. You're just a big fan of it. There's David. There's Juju. So Peter is going to JFK. That bag is going to JFK. David is also going to JFK. So there are my 5 JFK bags. There might be one more for JFK. We'll see what happens here. That is also JFK. We have 6. Juju also going to JFK. There they all are. 6 outs. Boom. Gone. You made it! You did it! And again, I have nothing on which I can spend skill points. All of our skill points have been exhausted. So, Heavens! How you doing? You're on Terminal 7 right now. Very, very nice. Very nice. Look at you go. Very well done. All right, let's go back here because all the action is down here, so I don't know I'm standing where I'm standing. There's Mystic Tiger Gamer. There's Ace. There's Salty. There's Charles. There's Terry. There's the Honey Bat. There's Steroth. There's Peter. Cozy in a, again, so close to purple. That one is not going to work, Cozy. Again, that is a piece of pizza or a piece of watermelon, and that's not going to work. Princess Carrie is there. Another Naughty. Oh, Aches. Aches, Aches, Aches. What have you done, Aches? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done, Ace? Another Naughty! Well, now we've made up for all the lack of Naughty we've had this entire time. Honey Bat! Also, Naughty Naughty. I don't even know if Rolf can handle this many. Rolf might be naughtied out. I might have to, like, improve Rolf's naughty capacity. Yeah, I think Naughty might be getting full. Yep. We've got too much Naughty. $696. More Naughty for you, Rolf. And then if I get up to 43 points, we can get him even more Naughty. Because he's just doing so much Naughty today. Got the best Mexican chocolate. Is that what it is? All right, so what we got going through here? Let's see. Make our way back down to this end. Because it's probably our flight to Mexico City is next, I'm thinking. Yep, it is. So Charles on the flight to Mexico City. So we're going to have a few going to Mexico City. Let's take a look over here. Cozy and Princess are getting checked here for stickers. Cozy's going to go. And there she goes. Yet another naughty. This time it's David. Is your bag here? I think it is. I think you're right about there. I think that's you. So I was robbed. Cozy, bye. We'll catch you next time. Buh, I see it. I need one more point. Okay, so we can get even more Rolf action now. Because everybody's deciding to be like super mega duper naughty. So here we go again. More naughty. So I can do now 9 bags in a day that are naughty. That is lots and lots. Meanwhile, over here, our next round of Frankfurters. Princess Carrie is a Frankfurter. We've got Michael Porters, who's a Frankfurter. Back this way. How are we looking? There's Salty, again in a non-green bag. There's Cozy's bag, but it doesn't have her name on it. Salty is lost, probably because the bag's not green, is my guess. There's a Frankfurter. There's a Frankfurter. I need one more Frankfurter. There's my last hot dog. Out they go. See ya! Then we got JFK coming up next. And we got 6 going to JFK. 6 heading that direction. And we should be able to get... Oh, we'll be able to get... Well, definitely Real Civil Engineer for sure. Absolutely. We might be able to get both of them. We might be able to pull 2 of these off at the same time. But these are the final bags, I believe. These are JFK. That's JFK. Will we have any other flights today? Any others? This might be the end of it. Yeah, Rolf has been really, really busy today, man. Rolf has had a lot going on. Even he doesn't know how to react to it. He's like, what the heck, man? And there we go. Done. So first, Real Civil Engineer. So now I do need to change this. Well, I guess I don't. I guess I can have one right after the other. I could do that. But again, I've got to see how this spits out. So let's see how this spits out. How does this work? If it's the right airport, then it goes off a direction. So that's fine. And then if it's the wrong airport, it goes straight. So that's actually fine, because that can go straight and then it'll spit and go left. Okay, that works. So if that's the case, then we've got scanner, turn, straight, 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 launch. I think I've got a turn. I've got a couple of straights for sure. No, I do have a turn. So it's going to be scan and then turn. And then straight, 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 launch. So I need the scanner and then a turn. No, I just need the scanner, 3 straights, and a launch. So Sorter Airport. Make sure you actually put Real Civil Engineer on it this time. That might help. And then straight, straight, straight. And then yeet. Which is going to leave me with $3,500, which is not going to be enough to take care of Champaign. Champaign will have to be one more day out unless I've got more Rolf money. That's not enough Rolf money.
Hello.
That was almost enough Rolf money, but not enough. Not enough. Although, oh, no, I won't have enough. Because it was like $3,700, I think, to open up Champaign. And was that it? One more thing. Although, well, no, we're not going to have enough. It'll be close, but it won't be enough. So now here. Yeeter for sure here. And then straights. Then we've got scanner. Checking for real civil engineer. Speed it up a couple times. And then otherwise, we now come out here. And this once again becomes JFK and Frankfurt. The good thing is that after we get Champaign built, we'll then only have to worry about the only one we're going to have to then run anymore is going to be JFK. Because Frankfurt will be automatically set up there. So we're getting close to where I'm not going to have to do 2 sets of runs, which is good. Now, if I take a look at this, yeah, Mexico City and then RCE both set up. And then as soon as I get some points, I'm going to like make that where we have bigger flights there. But we just got to get to that point. All right, so let's go here. It's coming along. Coming along quite well. So it's going to take one more to get this finished. One more and we'll have it done. But we've got a real good thing going here. A real good thing. Nothing there.
What did the grape say when it got stepped on? Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Okay. Do a little cleaning. Just a little cleaning. Because even with this money, I wouldn't be able to open up Champaign now. I'd need like a little over $4,000, and I'd need to be able to speed everything up. So we won't be doing that. And I don't even have the points to speed anything up right now, so I can't even do that. All right, so here we go. We have Roche Harbor. We have Mexico City. We have JFK. We have Frankfurt, all in the mix. After today, we will get Champaign into the mix. Where am I going? I don't know. We're going here. And off we go. Another day in the books. Let's do it. First flight out, as always, is JFK. And who we got on the belt? Let's see. David's first off the belt. Salty finally found her bag and is second off the belt. Terry, number 3rd. Yes, and we also need to automate the RCE gate once I have the points. Tsunami coming off the belt. Honeybat off the belt. Aches is number 6. So we probably got Cozy and Charles and Ernglotz. There's Cozy. Then we probably got Charles. We probably got Ernglotz after that. And then Peter. And then Wandering. I'm guessing. Ernglotz, then probably Peter, then probably Wandering. There's Peter. And then probably Wandering, and then probably Xenia after that. Xenia should be last. There it is. And then maybe, oh no, that's all we got. So, Muzzy Mel, how you doing? The machine that has no sticker side, what is the no sticker side for? I think that is like if you have your run set up differently, you could theoretically have it. This is checking for illegal substances. So you could have your run set up in such a way that you would have a bag that comes through with no sticker on it. So like it doesn't get checked for substances. And so those would just come out there. I've never had that before. So in this case, it's just it's a dead side. But as a result, then everything that's valid goes around like this, because they put the no sticker as the straight through as opposed to the valid. It's really kind of weird. We have to do the same thing down here with weapons, where weapons could hypothetically have no sticker, but I have nothing that is set up for the no sticker. Because you could set it up in such a way where you have your line and you don't check it. Like maybe you check for if it has a valid thing, you somehow do that first. I've never really found the way that that actually works. Okay, and yeah, I got to speed this up again. I don't have the points to speed it up. I need a few more points, and then I can speed that up again. So first one through. David is our first person going to JFK. Meanwhile, back here, there's Charles. So I think a bunch of people have fallen off. There's the Thomas Preciado. Zipping back up here. That's everything we got so far. You've been told that the best part of a waffle is a W. The rest is just awful. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's see. Salty. You give Salty the right bag, and she makes it to JFK. Cozy, a bag that's close to the right bag, and she's also going to JFK. Again. F. Brito had a weapon. F. Brito's bag was loaded. There's Ernglots, also going to JFK. That might be all of my JFK bags. It may have been 5. Yep, it was 5. No, it's 6. So I got one more. Who we got here? There's Aches. Uh-oh, there's our first naughty. Our very first naughty. Oh, Juju. Thank you so much for that, Juju. That's very, very nice of you. I really appreciate that. Because Juju went and did a thing. I don't know why Matthew's not reading it out today. But because Juju went and did a thing. We've got Ashley Khan, I think. That is now a member of, or a returning member to the rest of Champaign Club. Because Juju went and did a thing. And Juju, absolutely my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. For sure. 2 naughty bags. Both of them randos. 2 rando bags that are naughty. Let's see who we've got on the conveyor right now. Who we got? There's Aches. Back here, we got the Honey Bat. Back there, we got Tsunami. Moving forward, we got F. Brito right there. Now, these are automated bags. I also want to get this. So this is automated. And we can get more bags on it. So there we go. There goes my Mexico City flight. Yeah, Roche Harbor is only going to have 2 on there because we have not gotten more going there. So we got one more bag that is going to Real Civil Engineer. It must be this one. So now we got our Frankfurters. So our Frankfurters are now coming up. What do we got that's falling out there? There's the Honey Bats. So, oh, Mandalorian Tiger, I hope everything is going to be okay. I hope it's all right. So definitely take care of yourself. We will see you again very, very soon. But yeah, I hope everything's okay over there. So Frankfurters. Aches is one of the Frankfurters. I've got 4 more Frankfurters. And then we got Mexico City. And then we got more Roche Harbor. So 3 more. F. Brito is definitely valid this time. No problems there. And then 2 more. One final one here. And can I speed that up again? I need to speed that up. Oh, I don't have the 11 points to speed that up. But there they are. Everybody out. Next flight, JFK. Let's check out who we got. We got a naughty as well. There's a naughty there. There's Ernglots. There's Charles. Another rando that's naughty. There's Peter. There's F. Brito again. We've got 5 going to JFK. And who else do we have in the churn? Taking a look. There's a bag for Charles. Over there. There was Ernglots with a bad sticker. Cozy in my bag. Cozy once again stealing my luggage. And on her way. Is she on her way to... Is she going to be going to JFK again? This is going to be like Cozy's 5th trip to JFK. Which is absolutely funny. Just Cozy cannot get enough of JFK, it feels like. Uh-oh, we got a naughty back there. Zania is going to JFK. I think Cozy is making, I think it's like her 5th trip to JFK now. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. That is Cozy's 5th trip today to JFK. That is just absolutely ridiculous. And Tricky Chi, how you doing? Cheryl also going to JFK. Let's take a real quick run up the line here, see what we got going on. There's a naughty. Over this way. We'll throw that one up there. Let's swing back. There's Aches. And I think I've got one more. So that one is JFK, which means that now my JFKs are done because we got bags going to Mexico City. And I got 2 more naughties. So many more naughties. And there's all my JFKs. Dwayne Mousy, how you doing? Great to see ya. 2 more naughties, but they're nobody we know. They're just random naughties. And now, going down the line. How are we looking? How are we looking? I can speed this up again. There. How long is it until I can get, like, the better bags? I need 19 more sturdy bags. And then we can get the sturdy bags. So, I tried to make a joke about retirement. It just didn't work. I caught that. I caught that one. All right, there goes Mexico City. Aches is on the flight to Mexico City. I see Aches right there. We can get more flights on, or more bags on the flight to Roche Harbor, so we'll do that. There's our first one to Roche Harbor. Let's swing back this way, see what we got going on. Oh, that was Ernglatz. Ernglatz is lost and found. I saw Ernglatz at the very last minute there. There's one for Jenny Hop. There's one for Peter. This is a big terminal. There's just so much running in this terminal. So much running. All right. And so much clean. Okay. All right. There's Charles. Despite the fact that we're not, like, departing for JFK right now, Cozy is going to try and find her way onto yet another JFK flight. She's going to try and find her way on there. Let's see. Does it have a JFK tag on there? No, it's Barcelona. You know, Cozy will just give you the express trip. Put you right there. Just send you off to Barcelona, get you on your way. Along with Peter. You and Peter both going to Barcelona. Boom, boom. There you go. Just like that. Off you go. At least it wasn't JFK this time. You've at least got that going for you. Okay, and then these are my Frankfurters. I should have one more. There's all my Frankfurters. And out you go. So now we're back to JFK again. You almost made it to JFK. You almost did. Juju, have yourself a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself. And we will see you again very, very soon. So yeah, here are my JFK bags now. 3 already. That might be number 4. Over here, we got another bag for Ace. And then run it up. There's a Cozy bag. These are for JFK. Let's see if this next bag goes to Mexico City. That means I have all of my JFK bags. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see if the one... Now, where are you going? Let's see. You're going to JFK. So that means that's all my JFK bags. For sure. Because that one is completely valid. So next up, Mexico City. Let's see what we got. Who's coming through? There's Peter. There's Ernglatz. We're going to have Charles right behind. There is Charles. Let's see where they're going to go. Try and track this as best as we can. And we're going to have another bag for eggs there as well. There's the eggs bag. So is Peter going to go to Barcelona again? Feed the dog, pet the dog. Yeah, and the skill points, I have nothing I can use up on for them anymore. We've maxed out all of our skill points, so we just have skill points that we're just amassing, and I can't do anything with them anymore. They just kind of keep on piling up. So Peter is good. Here comes Ernglatz, Charles, and Aches. A little bit behind. Uh-oh, there's a naughty, but it's no one we know. It's just another random naughty bag. Ernglatz is good. I think that was Charles. Charles going to Barcelona. I'm stealing a real quick drink of water. Aches is good. Let's go ahead, pick this up and run it over. There you go. And back we go. Let's make sure everything here is looking good. It should be. And can I get one more? I can do one more upgrade here. Yeah, so we have that. Full flights to Roche Harbor. And I've got $12,000 now. So, do skill point? No, I mean, everything we do here, just it stays here. Honestly, after this, I'm not sure what I do. Because, I mean, the only other thing I can do is, like, 2 more jobs to get, like, 100%. But, I mean, this is the final terminal. There are no more terminals after this unless they add another one in some future update. But these are the last of the terminals. Peter is on the trip to Real Civil Engineer. Let's swing back, see if there were any of the other names. So you're here to party at the airport. Uh-oh. Another Nazi here. It was not Cheryl. It was another rando bag. Lots of rando bags have been naughty today. And how are we looking aside from that? How are we looking? Is there another Aches bag back there? I don't see it. And we're just about done for the day. That's probably the last of our bags, I'm thinking. Yeah, because here are my Frankfurters. And my guess is we will not have another flight out. Unless maybe it's to JFK. Is there one more JFK flight? There is one more JFK flight. And I think all the bags that are in the queue are maybe part of that. So then that basically means Honeybat is going to Frankfurt. Honeybat is one of the Frankfurters. This is the last of the Frankfurters. And then these are all my JFKs. Charles is going to JFK in Cozy's bag. And then I've got 3 more that are just working their way through here. That one's over. That one's over. We've had 141 bags today. Wow, that's a lot of bags. That is a lot of bags. So, Malcolm, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you again very, very soon. All right. Now for some crazy. Now for some real crazy. Now it gets a little bit nuts. Oh, shoot. One more for JFK. Did I send that off already? Oh, I did not. Okay, that was a surprise. It's almost like I knew that it wasn't full. Okay. So now it gets interesting. Now it gets really interesting because we could almost finish this entire shebang. Because I can go here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just start with this. So 5, and then a scanner, and then a yeeter. Let's do this a bit at a time. So yeah, let's do this a little bit at a time here. So Honeybat, take care of yourself. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. We will see you very, very soon. Oh yeah, I do need one more scanner. Well, let's just do this again. Let's do this a little bit at a time. Let's get the little bit at a time done here, and then we'll go from there. But let's handle this one airport at a time. And see how far we can get with all this. We won't get all of it, but we'll get quite a bit of it. Yeah, then we got to flip all the straights at Frankfurt. All those straights that are at Frankfurt need to turn completely around. That guy hit me right in the face with that one. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of conveyor flipping. A lot of conveyor flipping that we're going to have happen here. So now, this is going to go here. Immediately check for Champaign. Immediately speed up a few times. Okay. And that's about all I can do in terms of speed ups there. Oh, that's the launcher. Oh, doggone it. I did it too close to that thing. I always do that. Gotta not do that close to those things. Okay, so that's... Oh, and then I got the straights here. I'm like, why do I have these extra straights? But it's because they're here. So there's that. Now we go here. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a scanner. So 9 and a scanner. There we go. All right. So that's good. Okay. Oh, gotta hold it down. So we might be able to get, we should be, the trouble I'm going to have is I don't have the wrench points to like upgrade any of the few down the road scanners. It's going to be the only bad thing about that is that, well, Cozy, have a wonderful weekend. We will see you again next week. Take care of yourself. All right. Just keep on catching. I think we're going to be able to get everything other than whatever the last one is on the line. Jeddah. Because Jeddah costs like 5,000 plus to open up. That's a very expensive one to open up. So I think that's about the only place we're going to come up short. But now we can do this, and then we're going to go... Yeah, because it's coming off this way. So, input. And then I got to fix that part up. Now you are Frankfurt. Yep. Oh, I do that a lot. All right, so that's done. Now we begin the flipping. So this has to get out of the way. That goes there. Okay, then this can go over here for now. Let's steal one straight from here. And then all these need to flip. Lots of flipping. Tune in next week when we get all these flipped and turned the other direction. Yep. This is where I really wish they had longer conveyors. Like a 5 long conveyor would really be nice. Am I there yet? Or if you could just click it, that'd be nice too. But if you just clicked it, that could be kind of dangerous. Or if you could right click on it. But like anything that would, because if you just do like a regular left click, that would be dangerous because that's like a default action. And you could like click them by mistake, just like here hitting Q to pack something. I do that all the time by mistake. All right, so there's that. Now the thing that I can try and do... Now I do have to get everything on the opposite side of this because I do have to build one bridge over. Yeah, we got to do one bridge over and then we can start going from there. So let's see, I've got to go 1, 2, because I'm here, right? Yeah, we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting with Rusty, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a bridge over. So let's do that. 17 and a bridge over. Next. Okay, so there's that. One conveyor. Two conveyors. All right. So we'll be able to get JFK in the mix. And then I might be able to get the Atlanta and, is it Atlanta and Delhi? I think it's Atlanta and Delhi. We might be able to get that in the mix. And maybe just leave it like that, just so that way everything is... Did I not put a yeeter up for Frankfurt? I thought I put a yeeter up for Frankfurt. We'll check, but I thought I set up a yeeter for Frankfurt. We'll give it a look, but I thought I had done it. It's always important to keep me honest, though. But I thought that in that last... I thought I'd set up a yeeter for Frankfurt. So... Oh, that laugh. That is the count. One conveyor. Yep, that's the count. Yeah, so let's go through here and just to confirm. But I believe, yeah, we got one there. We're good. We're good. So now we begin the fun of this. Where unfortunately these are all facing the wrong way when I pull them out of here. So we got to flip them all around every time I open one. All right. Just walk into a wall. You can press. Oh, that's right. You can press X to flip them. Look at the big brains on aches over there. I am smart. I am smart. SMRT. Check out the big brains on Brad. All right, here we go. Yeah, flip him with X. Yep. Assuming I hit X. Big brain plays. Yeah, and I did see there was one box back there. I think it's one straight I've got back there that probably got lost at some point in time. There's my bridge. Flip. Oh, no, you can't flip. You got to go like that. Oh, dog. It's... You idiot. Stop that. Okay. So now. 9,300. Yeah, we're going to be able to do Atlanta. I won't be able to do Amsterdam. I won't be able to do Jeddah. But we're going to be able to do Delhi, Atlanta, JFK. So we're going to be able to do that. So I need 2 more airport scanners. And then we're going to go... So let's see. And this is... So I'm going to have a scanner here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Turn 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeet. So, sorter airports. 13 straights. 1 turn, 1 launch. Take care of that. And I got to remember, I got 1 straight sitting back there that I'll have to use at some point. Yep, that's a straight. So next time I order straights -1.
Hello.
Hello. Horst, have you had enough yet? Have you had enough yet, Horst? Again, thankfully, I've got a massive backpack, which makes this part a lot easier. Oh, except for when I don't catch it. Yeah, so we're going to get this Delhi task done, and then it's going to probably ask for who knows what cities it's going to ask for after that. And we're going to have to try and do a whole bunch of automation of all of the lines down at the other end because we got to automate the Champaign line. We've got to get them set up where they can handle more bags. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do here. A lot to do. So now we're going to start going this way with this. And then how far am I going? I'm still going a little bit further. So 1 more straight, and then we're going this way. All right. and then the scanner. So scanner here. So inputs, checking for JFK. Can't really do too much. I can speed it up. Only once, because if I... Oh no, I can speed that one up one more time. And then the next one for Atlanta. And actually at this point I won't need to do that, but I'll do it anyway. I don't need to do it right now, but I'll do it anyway. So launch and then turn. And then that one stays there. Actually, I'll set this up. I'll bring it with me just so I don't forget it. Okay, and then we've got you. That's my spare, so you'll just sit there for now. There's another spare that I got for some reason. Turn, you go there. Did I order one too many? Oh, no, I got one straight that has to go there. That's right, one straight goes here. Or does it? Yeah, it does go here. There we go, one straight there. And then what do I have here? What am I holding? The yeeter. All right, so that takes care of that. So JFK is set up. So then the only other thing I need to do is, at this point, I need to get the... So again, if I do this, it would be... I need to have it actually turn. So I've got to go straight and then... Yeah, so I got to go straight and then... turn and then scan because of the way these things exit. So we're going to go straight and then turn, scan. Or I could just go further down. So I could go straight, turn, scan. No, I got to go straight, turn, scan, yeet. So straight, turn, scan, yeet is all I need. So 2 straights, a turn, a scan, and a yeet is all that we got. Oh, this has been a lot. It's been a lot. Straight, turn, scan. Sorter Airport. And that's it. The whole kit and caboodle. And everything at this point will be completely automated. Because there will be no other airports. So like the exit feed on this will not get put into use because I won't have anything else open. Because there will be no Amsterdam or Jeddah flights. So there won't be the opportunity for anything like that to happen. So, yes, and the last one does need to be a duel. Actually, at this point, I mean, the last one I think could be blank, but we do need to make it a duel. I hope I have enough I do have enough wrench points to make it a duel. Yeah, so that's going to go here. Input there, duel. Oh, just barely. And I can upgrade it one time. Ha 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 ha, clutch cargo. And where is this going again? Atlanta and Delhi. Yeah, that was Atlanta and Delhi. That's where that was going. Turn. Straight. I thought I was far enough away from that to keep that from happening. Ah! And you're so slow. So unbelievably slow. I need so many points to upgrade so many things here. So many things. So right now, there will be nothing else that's an other airport. Because this has not been unlocked. This has not been unlocked. So nothing else can be an other airport. at this point. So the line ends here. I think this all works. I think it all works. We got JFK there. We got Atlanta Deli here. We've got this run as it's always been. We've got Mexico City there. We got Roche Harbor there. We got Champaign here. We've got Frankfurt there. Zipping all the way back up the line. Oh. Man, oh man. All right. Good night, No, of course we're going to do one day. Now that we've done all this, we've definitely got to put it to the test and see if it works. See what I've done. What have I done? What have I even done here? What kind of monstrosity have I made here? What have I done? Oh, man. The good thing is that once you do this once, you kind of get the hang of how it goes for any of them.
What do you call a beehive without an exit? Unbelievable.
The only thing about it is that they get, I mean, the complexity is just in the sense that you have to add more and more conveyors. Like the only thing that makes this one more complex is the number of conveyors that are in it. And again, there was probably a way to do it where I didn't run all this stuff all the way down there like that. And just had a whole bunch of conveyors here to check all the negatives there and spin everything off. But I don't know how I would have worked it. And I feel like it would have been an ugly looking mess. This, while it has so many conveyors to it, and maybe has too many conveyors, at least looks clean. It's all one straight line. And forks where it needs to fork. But it at least is primarily straight the entire time. So, and Petra, take care of yourself. I'm sorry that you're having some issues there with your internet. Have a great weekend, and we will see you again very, very soon, I do hope. So, okay. All that said, I think we're good. Final day. If there's errors, we will know about it eventually. We absolutely will. So we will finish today's task, which involves flights to Delhi. And again, I've got to spend so many points. As quickly as I get points, I've got to spend them. So here we go. We got Ernglatz. We got Cozy, who is long since left. We've got Steroth. We've got Tsunami. Yeah, there was one dirt under the stairs. I'm going to be okay with that for now. We got Mike Lowry coming through. We got Aches coming through. And then we got Peter Martin. And then tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of bags after that. Lots and lots of bags. There's Oddish. So yeah, we should just have bags upon bags upon bags here. Because there's going to be so many opportunities. There's Ron to play games. So yeah, I should just see like lots and lots of bags as we go through here, because all these things are going to open up. So we got JFK that's opened up. We've got way down here, we got Frankfurt that's opened up. We've got Champaign that's opened up. We've got Roche Harbor that's opened up. We've got Mexico City that's opened up. So we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff that's open here. And we got our very first naughty already. Oh my goodness. We got 2 naughties in a row already. Mike Lowry and Aches. That quickly. Oh my gosh. All this work and you go and you get naughty. That quickly. Oh my. I might step up here and just take a look at everything from up here. See what we got going on. There's Oddish. There's Ron to play games. It's a good view. It's a good view. Let's go down this way. See what we got going on. We've got Steroth, Cozy are both through there. So they're on their way to some place. Going somewhere. The hilarious part is that all these bags that are going to JFK are going to take the longest trip there is. the longest strip there is. So, just a long, long, long ride. 3 naughty bags. Oh my gosh. Rolf is going to have so much work. So much work. Right there. But yeah, we got bags. Okay, now that spot is driving me nuts. So I'm going to clean up that spot. That spot is going to make me crazy. So let's get that. Okay, spot cleaned. Much better. 11 points. Let's get more flights going to Champaign. Or more bags going to Champaign. Oh, I really need to automate these. So let's not spend our points on more bags. Let's spend our points on getting more automation to each of those locations. At this point, it's going to be, how do I even keep track of who's doing what? I don't even know. I don't even know. My cousin is there. It's really hard at this point to figure out who's going. So now we got all these bags. Oh, yeah, this thing needs to be sped up. That's right. This is like way too slow. Oh, and I did duality for no reason. That was ridiculous. That did me no good. But I forgot I had not sped that one up. So everything's slowing down there. So now all those bags are my JFK bags. So they've taken this giant whirlwind tour of the facility. And they're now on their way out of here. And here's my Champaign bags, which this is full, and I don't think it's automated, so I've got to send that off myself. Was there anybody on that flight? I did not see anybody on that flight. Nobody we knew was on that flight. We got people everywhere. There's time and time again. Just got bags, bags galore in here. There's Tsunami. So our very first flight, again, Staroth and Tsunami had the whirlwind tour of the entire airport to see whether or not they were going to, to then make it back to JFK. A long, long run. That's where there was probably a better way to do this. Instead of having these bags go like all throughout the place to then get back here to JFK. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Cuz that would have been tricky. Trying to do all the negatives here and I guess kind of fork them all off all directions. I mean, it's probably possible. Peter, also naughty. So naughty. Peter is there. And naughty. There's Ron. In the system. There's Ernglots. There's Aches. This is not automated, so that's got to get sent away manually. Do I have some others that I can get automated? Here we go. And I got to check my Rolf money. Definitely got to do that. Let's get Champaign automated. So that one will get sent off automatically. Let's go get our Rolf money. At this point, money's not that big of an issue, but we can certainly go get it. I've got 4 skill points that I can't spend. Okay. Wow! Oh, gosh. You can only hold $1,000 of money. So we had $1,000 in all those bags. Jiminy. Lots and lots of naughty there. Man, oh man. Okay. So yeah, wouldn't even look at any more bags until we took all the cash out of it. Another one that's naughty. For Champaign. How many points do I have? I need 19 to update another naughty bag. I'm really having fun keeping up with all this. Just bags everywhere. Bags galore. We've got our first one still trying to get to Atlanta. down here, we still don't have Frankfurt automated, so I've got to get Frankfurt automated. I need 4 more points to get Frankfurt automated, and then I will have everything on this side completely automated. So 3 more points will take care of it. We've handled 58 bags already. And we got tons and tons of them in the queue. I don't even know where the name bags are. If we have them, they're all throughout the joint. They're all throughout here. All going off to different places. 20 points. So that means I can get Frankfurt automated. So that way everything on this side of the run will be automated and will get sent off as soon as it is gone. As soon as it is ready. So I just got to wait for that. So Champaign should go. Champagne's gone. This is an amazing thing to see. It is the land of confusion. Still don't have a flight to Frankfurt. Still waiting on a flight to Frankfurt here. We'll eventually have one. Eventually we'll have one there. And then I can get that automated. But not quite yet. We still don't have one. Still looking for one down there. That's taking some time. Is it now? There it is. Finally. You are now automated. So then I've only got 2 more to automate. I've got to automate JFK and I've got to automate the Atlanta and Delhi line. Atlanta is out of here. Yeah. In hindsight, there was a better way to do this. There was a way we needed to do it where everything negative happened first from here, got shot out all of its individual directions, and then because we got too many things positive that are going all the way through the airport. Yeah. Having everything negative go all the way there, that was a mistake. And it would take some thought in terms of how to fix that up. But yeah, the way that we have the line, it is not fully efficient. It is definitely not fully efficient. But at least everything there is automated, and I can get JFK automated now. I probably don't even have any more Rolf bags that can be handled at this point. Rolf is probably maxed out. All right, that's automated. So the only one that's left to be automated is the Atlanta and Delhi one. That's all we got left. I need 12 points to automate that. Meanwhile, there's Ron, there's Peter, there's Ernglotz. Oh, running through here. Up there, we have Tsunami. Was that Tsunami? That was Tsunami, again, who took the massive, massive run all throughout the place just to get back to JFK. A long way to go to get to JFK. There's Aches. There's Twin Mousy. Right there. And again, I've got a feeling that Rolf is, like, done. I don't think there's anything else that Rolf is going to do. He's probably back here with a bag or two saying, I'm done. Yep. There's nothing else he can do. And I don't even know where my negative scanner is. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I would need a negative. Where the heck is my negative scanner? I've got a negative scanner around here somewhere. Here it is. Because at this point, these just need to go here and just need to get sent away. I gotta see if I can somehow throw that in there. Oh, I can. Cool. It's not the best, but it's a way to go. So yeah, let's pick up this other Rolf one here. Yep, too risky, I know. He's handled all he can handle. All he can do. Cheryl, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you again very, very soon. How long is it going to take for me to, like... Oh, I threw that right into there. I threw that right into there. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Yeah, I'm going to have to be more careful with this. Definitely have to be more careful with this. That was the one that I just did there. Okay, another one. Yeah, we got like 15 naughty bags now a day. It's kind of crazy. How many more levels do we have to lock in the game? Well, there's like 2 more jobs that you do to finish the 5 jobs that they want you to do for that achievement. But this is the final terminal. There are no more terminals after this. So from a terminal standpoint, this is the last terminal to see. What do I need to do here? Oh, I was automating you. So all of my terminals are automated. Now the next thing I could do is I could get more bags on more flights. Like I could get more bags going to Champaign here. So we could do that. Get another bag, or yeah, another bag on the Champaign flights. So yeah, from a completion standpoint, and like the number, what am I trying to say? The number of airports and number of terminals, this is the final terminal in the game. And so, but again, from an achievement standpoint, there's an achievement for completing 5 jobs, which means you'd have to go back and pick 1 terminal to do 2 more times, or 2 more terminals to do 1 time each. And then it would just be a matter of how you wanted to do that. Delhi, I also need to upgrade this. So there we go. There's Ernglots. We've probably got, so Ron is probably a little bit further ahead here. Yeah, there's Peter. And then, yeah. Final flight to Frankfurt. Got Champaign. We got, probably won't have another flight. Yeah, we won't have another flight to Mexico City. Mexico City is done. So this is the last of our flights. And 1 more naughty bag just because we can. Just because we can. Throw 1 more there. I mean, it's still, at least we get like we get, what am I trying to say? We get like $100 a bag if you send it out that way. I mean, that's not bad. $100 a bag for ones that are naughty. You can do better than that, obviously, if you send them through to Rolf. But there will be times where you won't do better than that. It's a hit or miss kind of proposition. All right, Ernglots is there. And that one is done. JFK is done. Nothing else can be done for JFK. Everything there is good. So we got JFK still open. Gate 3 is closed. Over here, Frankfurt is still waiting for 5 bags, and Real Civil Engineer is waiting for 2 more bags. Peter is on the Real Civil Engineer flights. I've been able to keep up with nothing because it gets to be too much. Eggs could possibly be on the flight, although I don't think so because that bag is going there. Oh no, Aches could be on the flight to Frankfurt. Yeah, I think Aches is on the flight to Frankfurt because that is the last bag we have for Roche Harbor. So yeah, that means that Aches is going to be on the flight to Frankfurt, as are these last few bags. And then we got bags over there. Wow. A whole lot. I mean, we did 161 bags, but to be honest, we could have done a whole lot more. We could have probably done a whole lot more if I had this set up differently. And I've already got things in my head of, like, how can I set this up differently? This might be a fall asleep while I reconfigure my airport. That might be one of these kind of things. Because I've still got 2 bags going for Frankfurt. You are obviously Frankfurt. You're obviously good. And then I've got 1 more for Frankfurt. You are obviously Frankfurt. You are obviously good. And obviously out the door. So yeah, I've got $18,000 now. So money is like not even an option at this point. So yeah, the way that this needed to run is I needed to have like all the scans for negative here. So scans for negative here. The thing is I'd have to have a whole lot of bridges. Yeah, like I'd have to have a bridge there, bridge there, bridge there. So there'd be bridges to get, because we still have to have a run that goes out that way. But it'd be like a bridge here, a bridge here. We'd have to have like 5 bridges. So we'd have to have a bridge for Terminal 2, a bridge for Doggo, a bridge for Lost and Found. We'd need 6 bridges. A bridge for Invalid Sticker, a bridge for Overweight, and a bridge for Weapons. And then have the ones that are for this side go out, and then keep the ones that are on this side here. So the inefficiency that I have right now is all the bags that are for JFK, Atlanta, and Delhi are doing an entire circle of this place. And that is the thing that's causing us a massive, massive inefficiency. So, yeah. There might be a way to rework it. Possibly. Might be a way to rework it. Might be something to think about. Might be something to think about. So, all right, it's back for you and your wife and 2 kids and 4 cats. It could be a bit. I would imagine it's quite a bit. So, we got 1 more day, I think, in this airport to finish this job. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do after that, because, again, the other jobs are just going to be the same things that we've already done. So I've got a lot to think about in terms of how I want to do things here. I'm not really sure. So, because that's the unfortunate part, is that at this point we've seen everything there is to see. So anything we did here would be a redo of things that we've already done. So I've got to figure out exactly how I want to do it. But it's been a lot of fun, for sure. We might come back and do 1 more live, but the thing is that if we did 1 more live, we'd run ourselves out of this job almost instantly. And then we'd have to figure out where we're going to go from there. So like I said, I've got things to think about, but it's been fun. No doubt. It's been a good time. So Monday, we will have all of our normal stuff. So we will be doing things on both channels. On the Rusty Champaign 2 channel. I'll probably be going back to Belts of Iron on Monday on Rusty Champaign 2. And on this channel, I have no idea. we will figure it out. We'll see exactly what we got going on. Maybe things will show up in my email. Not quite sure. But we'll have our normal contingent of stuff on Monday for more fun then. So, but it has been a real good time. Real good time. No doubt about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. As always, my eternal gratitude to the best friend true in the business. There is no better than the super effective superiority that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, Big John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making this so darn much fun. Thank you for that. Love all you guys. Going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching bags take a really, really long loop around the terminal that they don't necessarily always have to take, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious airport baggage silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.